Tina Turner Happiness Becomes You quotes.
At every moment, we always have a choice, even if it feels as if we don't.
Sometimes that choice may simply be to think a more positive thought. Don't worry if you think you're the only one facing challenges.
If the people around you don't seem to have problems, that just means you don't know them well enough to see their troubles, or they're very good at hiding them. Problems are inescapable for all living beings. As Nichiren said, no one can avoid problems, not even sages.
Living a joyful life, I've found, is not about trying to avoid the unavoidable. Joy comes from summoning a strong life force to overcome problems, from the smallest irritation to the biggest disaster.
If a negative thought arose, I'd repeat a positive one 8 times in a row to counteract it.
Soon, I began loving myself, imperfections and all. I stopped comparing myself to others.
Never compare yourself to others.
And at last I started to look good to myself. I've never met anyone who didn't have problems of one sort or another. If we find ourselves without any problems, it's just a matter of time until something pops up. That's life. All along, I kept this encouragement from Daisaku Ikeda close to my heart. One thing is certain, the power of belief, the power of thought, will move reality in the direction of what we believe and conceive of it. If you really believe you can do something, you can.
That is a fact.
When you clearly envision the outcome of victory, engrave it upon your heart, and are firmly convinced that you will attain it, your brain makes every effort to realize the mental image you have created. And then, through your unceasing efforts, that victory is finally made a reality. If you're not certain of the value of mentorship, think of how many elite athletes or professional sports teams train without a coach. 0. How many of your favorite films are made without a producer or director? 0. How many of the best schools in the world function without teachers? 0. It's safe to say that every great leader, in any field, first had a great mentor. Finding a mentor who inspires and guides your growth is a life-changing experience. Mentors help us to transcend the limits, or perceived limits, of our abilities. A mentor can be anyone who teaches us and helps us to grow in ways we couldn't have on our own. I have always seen great value in practicing kindness. Although I had no money to buy gifts as a child, I gave my friends the gift of song to cheer them up. Depending on the situation, I'd sing to them and make up melodies and lyrics on the spot about whatever was going on in their lives. If a girlfriend was lonely or heartbroken, I'd make up a song about the handsome and adoring boyfriend I imagined coming into her life. Or if a friend felt deprived or neglected, I'd make up a song about a gift of a shiny new doll, or a velvet party dress, that I knew would make her happy. I believe we each hold within us what I call a coin of God, a piece of the eternal energy of the universe, the essence of Buddha nature. A coin is a minted piece of value from the greater system to which it belongs, and each living being is a priceless treasure piece, molded from our greater universe. May we each cherish ourselves and extend this kindness to all living beings with whom we share this blessed planet. I'm often reminded of Nichiren's words, "Life itself is the most precious of all treasures. Even one extra day of life is worth more than 10 million coins of gold." Rising from the ashes of my earlier life, I learned that our thoughts, words, and deeds are unified through spiritual practice. They are made whole within us. And when our thoughts, words, and deeds are aligned with our most positive intentions, magic happens. Tina Turner, Happiness Becomes You, a guide to changing your life for good.